Crazy. If you are watching this, please be warned that the content that is being presented in this video won't make much sense. I simply went on the computer and poured out what came into my head. So now is perhaps a good time to stop whatever it is that you are doing now. You might be wondering what could make someone write without even thinking? Guess this is being deliberately done simply to mimic all those persons that do so many incredibly stupid things without ever thinking. Well, at least not until after the fact, when reality kicks in and then they have to deal with certain consequences. An old man once said to me during a conversation, "You might find yourself feeling really intrigued because curiosity is a thing that can pull you in. More and more. Closer and closer, because curiosity can create a feeling that you might begin to notice, or maybe not. Maybe you are not curious, so you can decide to stop listening now. Slowly. Or wait until the story ends. But before you do decide, stop for a moment and think." He said, maybe something interesting will be coming next. And what you can find interesting, is really up to you. Yet it is possible for you to realize that just about anything can make sense. This is absolutely absurd. Is it really? Yet it can be turned into a true statement if you think about it. Because once anything stupidly insane is exquisitely packaged, framed and put in context, then suddenly the brain will do its best to analyze the content in an attempt to understand it, so that it makes sense. Is what you are hearing making sense? You do realize that it doesn't have to make sense now, because maybe sometime later it will. This is true, isn't it? At first something doesn't make sense, but then it's almost as if a light bulb went off and yeah, you got it. Isn't it amazing, the things that your brain is able to do? And have been doing since you were very young. Are you still with me so far? Asked the old man. Just like traveling, drifting away in space and time, where you unconsciously ignore everything around you and so that you can go into a state of relaxation. Relaxing deeper and deeper and going further and further into the alpha state, where your brain activity slows down and you can enjoy relaxation and enjoy a bit of peace. And where in this amazing world will you allow your imagination to take you, where you can find or enjoy a bit of paradise? You can give yourself permission to escape to that place now. As I gazed at the old man in bewilderment, he smiled and asked, "Was this experience worth your while, and does everything all make sense now?" He got up slowly, and said, "Maybe today someone will listen to this story and be able to interpret in a meaningful way all that you have heard today." He then bid me farewell and began walking away. I kept my eyes glued on him, watching him moving further and further into the distance until he disappeared into the horizon. Who knows, but maybe someday we will meet again. Sayonara.